Okay, good morning. Our lesson for today is Physical Education, Part 1.3. The most essential learning competencies that we are going to discuss today are: letter A assesses regular participation in physical activities based on the Philippines Physical Activity Pyramid. Letter B observes safety precautions. The topics are the following: number 1, Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid, and number 2, safety precautionary features. Now let us now proceed to our lesson today. So this is our objective: assesses regular participation in physical activities based on the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid. So as you can see that the main focus of our lesson is about the activities or the physical activities in Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid. So what are the physical activities? It refers to body movement, exercise, sports, and labor. So the physical activity pyramid has 4 components. It has cut down on, sometimes, often, and every day. So let us now begin first study about the daily routine. So what are the daily routine that we have? Number 1, play outside. Number 2, go for a walk with your family. Number 3, help around the house. Number 4, take your dog for a walk. Number 5, work with the garden with on. Number 6, take the stairs instead of elevator. So those are the activities in daily routine. In 3 to 5 times a week, the activities are running, biking, dancing, playing soccer, playing with friends outdoor, or any kinds of sports. Those are the activities in 3 to 5 times in a week. The 2 to 3 times a week, or the activities which can be done sometimes, are the following. Number 1, playing baseball, catching a ball. Number 2, swinging. Number 3, playing in the park. Number 4, swimming. Number 5, tumbling, cartwheeling. Those are the activities in one of the physical activity pyramid, 2 to 3 times a week. Next one is cut down on. The activities in the cut down on are the following. Number 1, watching television. Number 2, playing computer games, mobile games. Number 3, sitting for more than 30 minutes. The day-to-day activities are day-to-day things or activities exist or happen every day as part of ordinary life. Here are some examples of the day-to-day activities. For example, I wake up, I get up, I take a shower, I brush my teeth, brush my hair, I get dressed, I make the bed, I have breakfast, I go to school, I read, I have lunch, I write, I come home, I do my homework, I go skateboarding, I play with my friends, I watch TV, I surf the net, I have dinner, I wash the dishes, I get undressed, I go to sleep. So these are the activities. They are some example, or this is an example of a day-to-day activities When we say day-to-day activities, class, it means these are the activities that you are doing daily. When you say daily, what you are doing every day, your daily routine from morning up to night. So how about the aerobic exercises? What is the meaning of the aerobic exercises? Aerobic exercise provides cardiovascular conditioning. The term aerobic actually means with oxygen, which means that breathing controls the amount of oxygen that can make it to the muscles to help them burn fuel and move. So these are the types of aerobic exercises such as cycling, swimming, walking, running, skipping, and hiking. So those are the examples of aerobic exercises in which that the aerobic exercises provides cardiovascular conditioning. When we say cardiovascular, it makes our heart strong. The term aerobic actually means with oxygen. Okay, so that we can control the amount of oxygen. Especially we are doing this kind of activities, our muscles help them to burn fats. Okay, so these are the types of aerobic exercises. And how about the recreational activities? Recreation refers to all those activities that people choose to do to refresh their bodies and minds and make their leisure time more interesting and enjoyable. When we say recreational, it means in Tagalog it means paglilibang. So kapag may mga free time, there is free time to them to make them refresh their bodies and minds. They are doing some of the activities in recreational activities. For example, biking or conducting a yoga, playing a guitar or fishing or having some exercise or warming up or take a walk with your dog. Okay, so scuba diving, so those are the examples of recreational activities to refresh your bodies and minds. And how about the leisure activities? Leisure has often been defined as a quality of experience or as a free time. Free time is time spent away from business, work, job, hunting, domestic chores, and education, as well as necessary activities such as eating and sleeping. So these are the leisure activities, and the examples of the leisure activities are the following. So we have here skiing, diving, skating, riding in a horse, riding in a bike, skipping, sailing, rollerblading, surfing the net, climbing, swimming, playing the guitar, playing the violin, playing the piano, singing a song, jumping, playing tennis, playing football, and playing basketball. Recreational activities and leisure activities are the same because as you can see it in recreational activities, those are the activities if you want to refresh your mind and body. Okay, while the leisure activities is about the free time. Free time is time spent away from business, work, job hunting, domestic chores, and education. So which means that you are also refreshing your mind and body to make it relax. Okay, so those are activities and leisure activities. How about the exercises for strength and flexibility? A strength exercise is any activity that makes your muscles work harder than usual. This increases your muscles' strength, size, power, and endurance. So according to the pictures, you can see there class. So those are the exercises for strength and flexibility of your muscles. Okay, so your lower extremities of your muscles, as you can see there, the first picture here is exercising their arm exercise, leg exercises, such as running in stairs, or running upstairs, or hiking, push-ups, sit-ups, just like this. Those are the exercises for the strength and flexibility. This increases your muscle strength, size, power, and endurance. How about the activities to cut down? So these are activities that can be done once in a week, which is good only for an hour. As you can see here that examples of activities to cut down are the following: playing computer games, playing mobile games, and watching television. So it can be done once in a week, and it's good only for an hour. So those are the activities to cut down on. Now let us have an activity 1. Let's do this. Direction. Write at least 3 activities that you should always do and perform with your family. So let's begin to the day-to-day activities. So here are the activities in the day-to-day activities. So the first one, we have cleaning the room. Yes, of course, because cleaning the room is the daily routine or the day-to-day activities that you should do every day. Next, doing the household chores and washing the dishes. There are still other many day-to-day activities or daily routine that you can do every day. Okay, now let us now proceed to the aerobic exercises. So the 3 examples or the 3 activities in aerobic exercises are the following. So here is the answer. Number 1, we have swimming, we have bicycling, we have walking. Okay. The next one is the recreational activities. We have bicycling, playing a guitar, take your dog for a walk. The leisure activities are number 1, we have singing a song, we have surfing the internet, playing with friends. Exercises for strength and flexibility. In number 1, we have push-up or sit-up, weightlifting, running upstairs. Activities to cut down are the following. Number 1, we have playing mobile games, watching television, and using computer. Alright, so now rate yourself after doing these 6 categories of activity by checking the description, computer score, and refer to the legends below. So here are the 6 categories of activities. So we have here the day-to-day activities, aerobic exercises, recreational activities, leisure activities, exercises for strength and flexibility, activities to cut down. So here are the rubrics. This is what we call the rubrics. So listed all activities in each categories and perform it with the family, which has 4 points. Listed 1 to 2 activities in each categories and performed it with my family, which is having 3 points, which has 3 points. Listed all activities in each categories and did it perform with my family, which has only 2 points, or not doing anything, which has 1 point. And write the score here to each category of activities and the total score. So here is the legends. If your points has 24 points, it means that it is outstanding. If your points is 15 to 23 points, it means very good. 5 to 14 points, it means good. And 5 below, it means it has only satisfactory rate. Okay. So about this, activity number 2, make your own. Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid is a guide for the young Filipinos to become active and healthy like you. Using this guide, make your schedule of physical activities together with your family and write them in a given table below. Example activities, for example, from Sunday to Saturday. So the activities in Sunday is doing household chores, and Monday doing household chores again and playing basketball. Tuesday doing household chores and watching television, and Wednesday to Saturday are doing household chores. Okay. You can put any activities that you are doing in a certain day. Okay. But doing household chores is one of the daily activities. Ibig sabihin ng household chores, mga gawain bahay. Okay. So you can add some activities that you are doing at a certain day from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Alright, we have already done here. And rating yourself. I accidentally duplicated this activity. Okay. So now let's move on. So how about the safety precautionary measures? Okay, so the safety precautionary measures are the following. So that's what you are going to do. Okay, number 1, wear proper attire. Wearing proper attire for any activity is very important. Proper attire will help you move freely and comfortably while doing an activity. Checking for any sharp or pointed object in your clothes is a must before doing an activity, especially when you are playing any kind of sports here like soccer, basketball, baseball, or tennis, or badminton. You should always wear proper attire. You should wear proper attire in order for you to move freely and comfortably while doing an activity. Number 2, check your surroundings. Make sure that there is an appropriate place and is spacious enough for your activities. Checking for things that may bump or hurt you must be done before the activities. So, in conducting or in playing any sports, there should always have an appropriate place and spacious enough for your activities. Kailangan malawak yung paglalaroan. Number 3, check the weather. It is better to check the weather outside before the activity. You may also put an anti-ultraviolet lotion on to avoid sunburn when it is too sunny outside. It is not advisable to play outside if it's raining. In this case, you may do indoor activities. The condition of the floor must be considered also. The slippery floor has a high chance on having an accident. So before playing any kind of sports again, you should check the weather because to avoid any accident. For example, you can put an ultraviolet lotion, anti-ultraviolet lotion to avoid the sunburn when it's too sunny outside. And especially if it is raining, it's not advisable to do any activities unless you may do an indoor activities if there is a place. Okay, so this slippery floor has a high chance of having an accident. Alright, so the third one is to checking the weather. Number 4, make your body prepare for it. One of the most important things to do before the activity is stretching. Stretching is a form of physical exercise in which muscles and tendon is flexed. It is done to avoid any injury. Stretching that you may include are illustrated below. Alright, so those are the activities that you can do before doing any kind of physical activities. So stretching is very important, or warm up. So why do we need to have a stretching before doing any kinds of activities or any before we doing any kind of physical activities? It's just because for you to avoid any kinds of injury. Number 5, prioritize your health condition. Before any activities, make sure that you know any problem with your health status. Some activities can cause physical injuries. The heavy and strenuous activity require clearance from your physicians. Before you do any kind of physical activity or before you play any kind of sports, you should always prioritize your health condition. So see it for yourself if you can do that kind of activities. And you should know that you have your problem with your health status. Because if you do not prioritize your health condition before any playing kinds of sports, before any doing any physical activities, it can cause physical injuries. So it is recommended for you to go for your or to check for your physicians to check your health condition. Next is number 6. Be alert all the time. You may catch yourself busy in activity and lose your presence on what's happening in your surroundings. Preparation before any activity is what you need to do to secure safety, but it doesn't mean that you should not be aware of any expected incident while doing an activity. So make sure that you are alert all the time so that if unexpected things happen, you can respond to it immediately. Remember, engaging oneself in physical activities every day will make a person healthier, livelier, and more alert and confident. Physical activities may help in improving one's health. If exposing oneself to excessive amount of watching TV, playing computer games, and being sedentary or inactive for 2 hours or more will result to weight problem. Alright, so thank you so much for learning, guys. I hope we can see each other again.